It is 9:42. Still ahead, pop culture will certainly change our world in 2014. What could be in store? We'll take a closer look with one trend spotter. Well, from the economy earlier this hour to other aspects of life and pop culture, we are talking about what 2014 may have in store for us. World-renowned trend spotter Marian Salzman, CEO trend spotter of Havas PR, joins us with some predictions. Good to see you, Marian. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So this is fun. We were talking at the break about some of these. Why don't I start you off? Gift-free holidays. What are these all about?
Yeah, I think that we're kind of over all those wrapped gifts under the trees. We instead want to either give to charity or just give homemade cards. If we're going to buy anything at all, it will be homemade by somebody else from Etsy. But next year, I think you'll see more people baking cookies, making homemade candles, or just giving a small donation in someone else's name to a good cause.
Okay, less and less going to the malls or getting online and actually buying something.
I think you're going to buy for yourself and not at all for other people.
Let's talk about Wedding Watch. Who are we watching on the wedding scene?
Yeah, the two big scoundrels are going to have us on absolute high alert. I think you can absolutely follow the New York Post right now for Elliot Spitzer Watch. Okay. You know, will he or won't he with the former press secretary of the new mayor de Blasio. And I think Prince Harry has much of the world watching him fondly, I suppose. But we want to figure out, is he going to be the next big royal wedding?
Boy, that would be a fun one to cover. What about sugary drinks? Are these going by the wayside?
They are very out. I think water is the new Diet Coke. Okay. You think you don't want to be, you certainly don't want to be serving other people's children a sugar drink because they're going to roll their nose and say must I or ew. But I think that we're going to really become very conscious of not consuming sugar. Sugar is going to be the new tobacco. Okay. Sugar and salt, very taboo. Sure. So water is going to be the real drink you want to be serving.
That would probably be a good thing, I think.
And tap water, by the way, not bottled water.
Really? Okay, so we'll save money as well.
No, tap water, very cool.
What is this one color wardrobe and one color food day situation all about? It makes us feel
very much in control. So you want to dress in all black, dress in all white, dress in all blue. You want to eat all white foods for a day. You want to eat all yellow foods for a day. You want to really feel like you can control the whole palette, control the whole wardrobe. But it's going to be really about putting your head into a place where you kind of know what it's all about. So if today's going to be a yellow day, it might be corn and macaroni and cheese, and that's going to be what you're going to consume.
So maybe we'll see more and more people maybe you're doing it already, you're all in black.
And that would make me a trendy person.
There it is. What about inheritance wars?
I think that as, you know, the largest transference of wealth is going on right now as the greatest generation passes away and their boomer children inherit wealth. And I think you have more and more blended families and wealth coming into those families. I think you're going to see more and more wars taking place about what mom, dad, stepmoms, stepdads did with that money. Nobody's quite happy with how it all got resolved. And I think where prior generations just accepted all of that, I think today's generation, especially because you have all of the baggage of the internet, where suddenly you can find out all the great family secrets that are always kept under wraps. Today they're available to you just a click away.
There's also a trend you were mentioning at the break, especially about families who have children, about knowing where your friends and neighbors stand on gun control and gun laws.
I think guns are, to today, what abortion probably was 15 years ago. You're not going to socialize across the gun line. You're certainly not going to let your kids play across that line. It doesn't mean you may not have respect for other people, but you're not going to, if you're an anti-gun person, you don't want your kids playing in somebody else's house where those people are gun people. Even if you know the responsible gun people who keep their guns locked up, you're just not going to be comfortable with it. And so I think you're going to find out, you're going to do your research and say, no, sorry, that's not going to be a place we're comfortable letting our kids go play.
So whereas that might not even have been a discussion last year or 2 years ago, now it's a discussion, especially if you have kids, you think?
I think we didn't know we weren't comfortable. Today we know, and today we know we're not comfortable, and it doesn't mean, I think, that we ourselves are saying you shouldn't do it. It means that we just know we're not comfortable with it going on when our kids are there.
All right, Marian Salzman with Havas PR. Good to see you, Marian.
Happy New Year.
Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well.